Bam! What is going on? I hope you guys can hear me. All right, cool. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Ominus show, the show that talks about comics gate, pop culture stuff, anything that tickles my fancy that could also possibly tickle your fancy. We're all just here to hang out and have a good time, talk about some chit. That's how my dad curses. My dad says chit. I'm sorry, but I don't want to blast the stream with cursing all over the place. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do that more often. I'm gonna try my best because I'm tired of being gay, man. Tired of being late and gay. But yeah, I got a good show for you guys today. A lot of things to talk about. And as always, we're going to be at the mercy of the wheel. The wheel is going to pick our fate and tell us what the heck we're going to talk about. But let's get a quick rundown through. Wait, I got to do my little intro. Welcome to the Ominus Show. I'm your host. You can see my name right here. My name is Eli Rodriguez, and I am a comic book artist. I am a comics gate artist. I draw a lot of comics gate stuff, a lot of cool kick-ass stuff. And I am a South American comic book artist. I am based in Lima, South America, Lima, Peru. So I'm reporting to you live from Lima, Peru, where things are getting hectic. We could probably get into that if you guys like, but I don't know if you guys. I don't want to bore you guys with stuff that goes on in Peru, but it is interesting. I don't know if you guys want to talk about that. But yeah, we are here at the mercy of the wheel. The wheel will decide our fate, will tell us what we're going to talk about. But just a quick rundown of the topics that we have for today. We have the infamous Purple Wars. A lot of stuff has been commented about the Purple Wars, about the color purple in comics. A lot of crazy stuff, man. And we also have just random stuff. I think I'm doing a lot better with my bookmarks. I think I'm bookmarking a lot of stuff that I consider interesting, funny. And I want to show some of that stuff off with you guys. Also, we want to talk about Ominus fulfillment. There's a lot of great news about Ominus and fulfillment. But we'll get into that when that topic pops up. And finally, we have promote some stuff. Now, just to give you a disclaimer, I feel really good about myself and about you guys in the chat because we have been able to do stuff on the show. It's not just like endless chill and hanging out. No, we actually get stuff done, and I feel really proud. We had on Tuesday's show, we had Michael Ferraro on. He was talking about the comic Cool It, and we were able to get him funded on the stream, and that was great. No, that was really, really awesome. I don't think we've ever had. I don't think we've done something like that. No, so that's really cool. That's a really big step for the show. A really big step for us, and super happy for Michael that he was able to get his comic fulfilled. So that happened, and then Saturday last week, this past Saturday, I had John Malin on the show, and with John, we were able to get 3 backers. We were to get 3 backers on the show that day. I'm still having issues with Indiegogo. I don't know what the hell's going on. But yeah, we were able to get 3 backers on the show. He was able to, so we're getting backers in here. So this is awesome. And I obviously still hold the record for this show, because day of on launch day, we got 40 backers in one day. So that's still going to be the record. But it's great that the channel is able to access or is able to facilitate this for a lot of different creators also. So I want to continue and I want to keep that going. And there's 2 things that I would like to heavily promote today, if you guys will allow me. One doesn't require any money, so I think you guys can help me out with this much easier. But the other one does. So then I'm going to leave that to your discretion of whether you want to throw your money at this stuff or not. I think I also I think it may not be necessary, but I think I just may say this regardless. No, I'm an open book, in the sense that anyone comes on the show is free to come on the show and promote their book. Just a few things that I do have, like I don't want to just a few. I guess the only one rule is don't talk shit about me. Or at least to my. Oh no, I don't know, because I would actually appreciate you talk shit to my face and not behind my back. So I guess that could be one thing. But number one, don't disparage CG on this show. I mean, that's one thing. But I mean, yeah, anybody's welcome to come on the show. But I also want to give a disclaimer to the chat that people that I have on the show, it's not 100% that I'm like that I fully endorse. Because I mean, uh, I have a lot of people on the show, but I mean, please don't blame me if people don't do their end of the thing. Because I mean, I can see where I could probably get blamed because I'm trying here to promote. I'm out here promoting and hyping up these campaigns, but I mean, you have to be very careful always with funding because with crowdfunding because you never know. No? So you have to check out who's what, no, which people are more trusting and it's always a nerve wracking with a first time creator, no, and so yes, I mean no, because for example, yesterday we had last week we had Michael on the show, and I've seen his art. He's got great art. I've never read a comic from Michael. I've never had a comic from Michael yet. No, so I can't really say, yeah, get this 100%. No, because you're not. I can't really say that. Um, but but I mean, I will back his book, and I will, and I look forward to seeing what he's got. But but I don't know, like if I should say that or just openly say that because there's been a bunch of people on here, and so I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble for what other people may or may not do. But I mean, it's the name of the game. It's crowdfunding. You know, sometimes things happen because things will happen. But but uh, but yeah, I'm going off on a tangent on that. So whatever. So yeah, yeah, so anybody who wants to come on the show, please knock on my door and hit me up on the DMs, and I will get a seat for you ready. And yeah, the one thing that I do want to promote is my brother. My brother has decided to jump into this world of YouTubing, and he's started his channel. I've given him some advice about it because he's a because I really think now this I will give my endorsement on. Like I really do believe that my brother has what it takes to be a good YouTuber. There's a bunch of people that I know that I think have really good capabilities of being a YouTuber. Like I think they have what it takes because they have a way of speaking, communicating, and commenting out on people. And so I think I have this thing, that says this guy has what it could take to be a YouTuber or whatever you want to call it. No? And so he's been asking me about streaming, asking me about how things get done, and he's done a few videos already, and he's done his second live stream, which ended a few minutes ago. Was just today, a few minutes ago. And so I would like to hit maybe like we got how many people in the chat? If I can get maybe like 5 or 6 of you guys to just subscribe to his channel. You don't have to watch any of his content. You don't gotta watch nothing. just hit that subscribe button. I guess just check his stuff out. Like what he's gonna talk about on this show is stuff that he's into. He's into comics. He's not all up to speed on what's been going on with this whole culture war thing in comics. He's seen a few things. He knows what he likes and what he doesn't like, but he's not too keen on what's going on. I'm assuming that over the years he'll come to realize what's going on, but like I haven't explained to him exactly what the purple situation in comics is. So I mean, but I mean, if you were to sit him down and explain what the hell's going on, he'd be like, what, and then okay, so I'm going to hang out with you, with you guys, but he's not. I guess we could call him a normie in that sense, though. But he likes comics. He likes video games. He talks about, for example, this one he talked about Pokemon. He talked about Yu-Gi-Oh. I played Pokemon with him when I was a kid, and he's still playing. I stopped playing, but he's still playing apparently. And Star Wars is into Star Wars. It's into Marvel. Is into Yu-Gi-Oh and things like that. So he's just he's just testing the water, seeing what things resonate with the crowd, and seeing what things don't. So if you guys don't mind, head over there and give us a sub, throw him a sub, and yeah, so I want to like promote that heavily, and then the second thing that I want to do, which does require a little bit of money, but then again, I'll leave that at your discretion because you guys, uh, oh, I got Katie in the chat. Katie, what's going on? I stopped watching. I didn't stop. I missed like two shows, two or three Katie did shows, and everything happens. It's like when that it's like when you don't go to school that one day and then you come back, it's like what I miss, and then this and this and this. It's like fuck, it's a lot of stuff. But I'm eager to jump into it. But yeah, apparently Katie and Dan got into some trouble. That's awesome. And the second thing, hold on, the second thing that I want to promote, and I want to see if we can do. I want to see if this works. Oh crap! What is this? Fun My Comic. It's on Fun My Comic. So I guess Fun My Comic. It's the first thing I type Fun My Comic, and the first thing that pops up is Apex's Fembat. Don't forget back Fembat. You're really close to something or other. But oh come on. Load. But yeah, it is on Fun My Comic, but I'll show you exactly what it is. Yeah, okay, here it is. This is the next thing that I want to show you guys. And I want to say hi to people in the chat. All you lovely people in the chat. My sister's in the chat. The campaign manager in the warehouse. We got a warehouse. We got a forklift for every book. So every book gets everything. So we got state-of-the-art stuff at the warehouse, and my sister's operating it. So good stuff. We got Ben, the what do you call that? The blacksmith. We're working on the banging out those metal cards. We got Scribe. What's going on, man? Good to see you. We got Dennis. Always a pleasure to see you, man. He says that's basically been me looking at tracking numbers. Shit. Yeah, no, that's my dad. That's on my dad. Because everybody shit. Ben says I'm always interested to hear about what's going on closer to your home. Yeah. If you want to get into it, we'll get into it. Talk about El Presidente Jero. Yeah. Pidima's in the chat. Yeah, I caught you, Pidima. You were also on. I was watching this. I think it was John Malin or Shane or Ethan. No, I think it was the Kings. I think you were on Kings. Yeah, great to see you out there, Pity. Yeah, I mean, great to see you out there, but you're actually from out there. No, you know the Kings before you met me, so it's great to see you in the chat. Congrats to Mike. Yeah, Mike got his book got funded on the show. Great to see that. Yeah, Mike Ferraro, not Hey Mike. No, fuck that. Amoro, 40 ounce. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. What's going on? Everybody says fight in this damn heat, head cold. Probably got the crud from. Oh, that sucks. Oh, interesting. You're from New York. Sweet. Con crud is the worst. Yeah, if you could throw a follow there, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Hail to Katie did. We got a CG Queen in the chat with purple hearts. Talk about the Purple War. Is trouble with John's dong box trouble after all? No, not at all. It's just common. I mean, but there was like a massive response, and people not from that original argument have started commenting on it. I'm commenting on it, so I mean, it's spreading. So I just wanted to throw my 2 cents on it. I like the purple and white. Yeah. Dr. Mask is in the chat. DB's in the house. DB said, "Do you have a black guy with laser eyes in the world?" We could find one. I mean, we can. We could probably get one. Guys, it's like we could probably do something like that. I'm a machinist. Blacksmith requires me to swing a hammer more than I do. Nice. Machinist. I've been around. No, not like that. Not like that, pretty much. Yeah, Ben says we need to get Paul on more shows. His book looks really good and is criminally underfunded. We called it the fanboy flu. Okay, I got you because you're going to the con, shaking hands, talking with people. Oh, my bad, man. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, the machine. Yeah, Ben the Machine. That's what we call him. The Machine. Ben the Machine from Based Art Department. All right, but yeah, this is the second thing that I do want to promote. This is called Fall of Man. This is by Paul Bird. Paul is currently 19 days the book. I have no idea. I don't want to be a negative Nancy out here, but 4 G's for a funding goal with this many backers, man, that doesn't look too good. If I were to say no, but I mean, I've seen things happen with crowdfunding, so this could possibly get still funded. Still, I have high hopes and all kinds of hopes. But yeah, there's 40 days to go on this, and this is a really good campaign. Now, for this in this case, I can vouch for this. I can say I can vouch for this though because Paul, this isn't his first campaign. He has done 3. This is his 3rd campaign. Yeah, Fallen Man 3. Duh. No, this is his 3rd campaign. So he's done this before. He's fulfilled, and yeah, so he's got he has been consistent with his artist across all 3 books. The artist is Ben Worrell. And the art is what you see here. No, so this is the art. This is what you're going to get. No, I think it looks great. No, I mean it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like crap. No, it looks great. No, the guy is great in my opinion with action. No, it's really dynamic. No, good stuff. And so the basic premise of this is kaiju's versus X-Men. Like it's a post-apocalyptic Earth where the Earth has been destroyed from nukes, and then the nukes have created a bunch of kaiju's. And so the kaiju's are out there, and the nukes have also given people powers. So it's like kaiju's versus X-Men type thing, and it's great stuff. It's a great fun read. It's an all ages book. Like give it to anybody. Like give it to your kids to read. You're not going to find any surprises at the back of the book, like certain people. Hint, hint, wink, wink. but yeah, I mean, it's an all ages book, and I would like to promote this. He's currently got what is this? He's currently got 12 backers. Can we get 3? Can we hit 20 backers by the end of the stream? Can we do that? I don't know if we can do that or not. I'll throw the link to this in the chat. Now you do that for me. I got to do something for you guys. Now there's 2 things. There's 2 things that I could possibly do. Number 1, there's a link to the campaign. Now number 1, I could drink. You guys love Dennis loves to see me drink. I don't know. He just I don't know if he wants to see me like just become an alcoholic straight up. I don't know. But every time I offer to drink, Dennis is like slapping money on the table. So I don't I don't know. Now I could do that if you guys like, or something else I could offer. Something else, not necessarily in the alcohol, is art. Now, not art for you. I would love to, but I can't ship out stuff from Peru. But I could give you a sneak peek at my what is this anatomic fan art piece if you like. If we could do that. No, so I'm gonna put that in the chat. What would be the trade-off? For your support. No, would you prefer me taking shots? Would you prefer me taking it wouldn't be a shot, or it could be a shot. No, would you rather see me drink, or would you rather see my art? I'll put that in the poll. I'll put a poll in the chat. I need 5 backers. In exchange, should I drink or show off art? And then I'll put drink. I know where Dennis's vote is going to go. It's going to trying to get me drunk, man. Art. I need 5 backers for Paul. For Fall of Man. All right, there's the poll. There's a poll. So please vote. People in the chat vote and let me know. Fall of Man. I would like to see 5 more backers or 20. Can we get to 20? I put 5 in the poll. Crap. But yeah. So let's see what's happening. Yeah, so yeah, that's the stipulation for the show. We'll have that running throughout the show while we talk about these other topics. I would like to see people back this. Um and also I will, if it's possible, if you guys can throw a sub, a sub to my brother. He's also he's starting his YouTubing journey. So I'll put that here also. I'll put the link to that here. Also, one of those two. Yeah, so thank you very much, guys. And yeah, so let's take a look at there's a link for Paul, and here's the link for my brother's YouTube channel. So we'll have that going. So let's take a look at the wheel and let's spin that bad boy. All right, so we got the topics: Purple Wars, random stuff, ominous, fulfillment, and then promote. Promote. Let's see what it says. Right out the gate. Purple Wars. Hold on, let me see. There's people in the chat. You guys are crazy. Darren Wagner's in the chat. What's going on, man? Hey, I would like to know what the heck is going on with Demifoot. Are you launching it on Fund My Comic? You have the same funding goal? Would you like to come on the show? A lot of good stuff, man. And great to have you here. And Ben says, I just haven't seen Fall of Man being pimped on any other shows than here and on Coctagon. Yeah, Paul doesn't really jump around a lot, which is the big problem. No, like I mean, you have to get out there to promote, and so I don't know what Paul's strategy is for funding his comic or for anything like that, but you see a comic, you see a campaign launch, and then you see the funding goal, you see the launch day, you see the backers, you see what's going on, and some things are like, no, this could have been done much better, or there's so many things out there that there's so many factors that as a creator you do have control over that some people just don't do. No, for example, Paul launched the show. I had no idea that the show. I'm sorry, Paul launched the Fall of Man 3. I had known through an exchange that I had with him in the DM that because I was doing the artwork for one of the covers. But aside from that, I hadn't seen him promote the book. I don't know what his sign up list is like. I have no idea. So there's so many things out there that you should do leading up to a launch that I don't think Paul did. Also, that I don't think Michael did. Uh, and so I mean, I don't know. I can yell at these guys if I like, but I tell them something, and then if they don't do it, no, so that's on them. No, so I mean, there's only so much you can do. No, so yes, I mean, yeah, he hasn't been around. Going on shows to promote is a good thing. For example, I had Shadowpunk on the show not too long ago. We were talking about his statues, talking about his book, getting it hyped up, taking a look at the homage covers that he's doing, and he's launched his book. And I'm going to have him on the show, and then continue talking about that. And so that's a good way of doing it. No, it's just promoting before the launch, offer something crazy on the launch, and then also have a closeout date for it, and then offer something exclusive for the closeout. No, so in my case, for my launch day, I offered 2 books for the price of one. So on launch day, and even like 2-3 days after that, no, I told people, you back the book on launch day, you will get 2 books for the price of one. No, so some people walked away with like a free book. No, so that's great. That's great for the reader, great for me because I got backers. It's great. So you have to think of stuff like that to get people to back. So if some people don't do it, and then people don't back, what can I do? No, I have no idea. And so yeah, that's such a sexy cover. Which one? My cover? Which cover? I don't know. But yeah, so the topic is Purple Wars. Let's take a look at Purple Wars. I got my bookmarks. My bookmarks. Hold on. I don't think it's that far back. But yeah, this was a rabbit hole that I dug. That I don't know if because I saw that there was comments, no, and I was like, what happened this time? Because it's always with Dan, and Dan's always saying stuff about these guys, and they're always freaking out. And I'm like, what the heck did Dan do this time? And so apparently the comment in question is this. Let me read this, and it says, to directly address your comments, I don't need to read a comic to evaluate the quality of the character design. That's true. You don't need to. You can just see it, and then either it hits or it doesn't. No? And it says every professional creator knows that you don't use pink or purple as a major color on a male costume because those aren't masculine colors. That's I don't get what the controversy is with that, but that's apparently controversial to say that. Indeed, you don't even need to be a professional artist to know that. Yeah. As to addressing the quality of John Malin's book, I thought it was a powerfully poetic written story. I'm not sure where you guys came up with that dog shit evaluation, but I think you're way, way off. Yeah, so apparently this launched a whole shitstorm of people commenting about whether or not purple is a valid color. Um, we got all kinds of crazy. Hold on, let me try to see. I don't want to click back and then get myself in trouble, but there's all kinds of posts from people uh, talking about this purple situation. And yeah, John's long box. John's dong box, because he earned that name. He won't shut up about CG and then complaining about CG. He says, I can't believe Jack and Stan got it so wrong. Here's Magneto with a purple cape. Here's another Magneto again with purple. I don't know who this David M is, but I'm apparently blocked. Or I'm not blocked. It's not good. I'm blocked. I don't know what. Yeah, whatever. Um. So yeah. So there's that. Uh. He goes off and puts Jesus and all this. What does Jesus have anything to do with this in your argument? Um. Now, yeah, these religious images, they're all legit, but it doesn't mean that Jesus only wears purple. No, I mean he wears a lot of colors, and the most emblematic with him is red and white. Not necessarily purple. So I don't know what he's on about with that. This is so ridiculous because so purple, and then he's got this picture of Pitt. Pitt is not purple. Um, from as far as I know, Pitt is gray. His skin color is gray. He's not purple. So I don't know what he's on about. Demifoot, D-Wag. Seeing John posting photos of JC with a purple cape was really dumb. JC, who's that? Looks good on a metal card too. Heck yeah. Drink. They want me to drink. Is the piece A to A? No, it's not. My artwork for is not A to A. It's not A to A. It's not T to T. International shipping is ouchie. Yeah, it is. It's a bitch. Both drink while you show up. I want to find a workaround to the drinking stuff, man. I don't want to be drinking on every stream. I even done Anderson voted art. I already backed Paul Sweet. Both. Drink while waving the MAGA flag and yell, grab them by the. I could do that. I don't have a U.S. flag here, but I don't know. I guess I could draw one. Eggplant Wars. It says it's just such a shame to not see people on that marketing hustle grind to get these good looking projects funded. How did you get funded as well as you did? How did I get funded? Yeah, I'm not new to CG. I've been around CG for since 2021, and I've my whole thing in CG has been just I just fell in love with what CG is doing is giving creators independence, freedom over over their comics. I was just also blown away by the fact that you can actually draw a comic and then sell it. Because when I was a kid, that was just a pipe dream. No, but it's actually real. Like you can actually get that done. So that really fascinated me. That there's other artists out there that draw very well, and then they draw their comics and they sell it and people buy it. So that fascinated me. And so my early days of CG, I was just trying to promote the little guy. You know, like I knew John, Ethan, Shane. Well, Shane wasn't around just yet. I know I saw John, Ethan. I saw who were the big names back then before, because it was before I got on, before Dale was there, before Shane, like before Shane was on there, and Michael Bancroft, a bunch of other guys out there, and so my whole thing was like support the little guy, because I was like, man, it seems like the big guys, they know what they're doing, they get funded a lot, Blood Honey $1 million something bucks. All these campaigns were raking in big numbers, Jawbreakers, and all this other stuff. And so my focus was on the little guy. And so I've been doing a lot of fan art for a lot of the smaller creators. There's a bunch of fan art that I can show you guys over the years. And so I've been meeting and connecting with a bunch of people. The Ominus show is the third iteration of the show. And when I heard John say that we have to like have a YouTube presence, I tried it. I had what was called the morning show. That lasted for a few episodes. Then I just stopped because I wanted to focus on drawing. And then I took it back up again when I did my 10-page comic, the Ominus Avenging Death. And I changed the name to the Ominus Morning Show. And I did that also for a few episodes. And I had a bunch of guests on. I was networking, connecting, meeting a bunch of people. They saw my artwork. In the beginning, I also did that whole thing of doing artwork for free. I no longer do that, but I did for the exposure and stuff. And so you see what you'll come across that. So I've been drawing and doing fan art for a long time and networking with a bunch of people. And when it came time to doing my own thing, it was like it's knocking on the doors of the people basically that I helped out. I figured that they could help me out at least by retweeting or liking or sharing out the stuff. And so and I followed the script. I followed the script because you hear it and you have to apply this. You have to do promotion before you launch. You have to do something big for launch day, because launch day you should at least get half of your funding done on your first day. And then after that, your campaign is going to level off and then just have maybe one or two random backers. And then closeout is the other big day. So I knew that. Going in. And so like, okay, for launch day, I got to do something. Closeout day, I got to do something. I'm going to do it for 60 days. I'm not going to go into demand because I can't manage that. I want to draw. And so I was like, and so I planned it out that way. I did promotion. I did a sign-up list. I was knocking on EVS's door like, hey, put up a sign-up list. With super chats, put up the sign-up list. I just like Darren Wagner was doing with Demifoot. That helps out too, because that has proven to put eyes on certain projects. And I wasn't the first to do it. Darren Wagner wasn't the first to do it. It's something that creators do. They go to EVS's stream, they pay $5, and then Ethan reads it, and then more people see it. If they know who you are in the chat, if they've seen your artwork on X, then they'll more than likely check you out and then see what you got. So that happened. I announced the launch stream and I kept repeating, no, this is the day of the launch. This is the day of the launch. This is the day of the launch. And I launched it and I streamed for a long time on my channel. I streamed for 6 hours on my channel just to make sure that people are able to come to the show and then back. So, I mean, you got to do that stuff. You can't just like wish, stuff to happen. I have to do the exact same thing when the first graphic novel comes out. So that's the grind. So you got to do it. It's difficult, but I mean, you have to. And so luckily things went my way, and I was able to fund quickly, and that just eased up on the pressure for the rest of the campaign. And then I was able just to do the rest later. So it worked out really great. And so and yes, I've been here for a long time. I know a bunch of people, but now my focus is on helping the big guys out, because I'll help out the little guys for as much as I can. But I mean, we do have to prop up EVS, John, Malin, Shane, Mandy, Dale. We do got to prop them up, because if they're successful, that success can also affect us. So I'm propping them up. Katie also, please check out Katie's show. She's been streaming a lot this week, so check her out and watch her shows. And so yeah, that's my whole mission now. So my mission now is just to because I hate subversive stuff. I hate subversion. I hate that. So I'm gonna prop up Ethan, Dan, Aaron Lepresti, all the Kings, Billy Tucci, Andy Smith. I had him on a show a while back. Bosch, Vasilis, all these awesome people. So I'm gonna prop them up because I know that their success would also help me out at some point, and not just because of that, because I also believe in CG. I believe what CG is doing, and I do believe that pros in CG, they what was the word? I was gonna say solidify. No, but they man, what's the word? What's the word? Just left my brain. But yes, having pros in CG makes CG legit. No, it's there's a word there. It's just left my tongue. But yeah, so that's that. What's up, Ichthus? Ichthus, for example, was I know Ichthus because he colored a piece that I did to a comic book creator, and I did that for free. When I was still looking for exposure, and Ichthus was the one that colored it, and we've been coloring a bunch of pieces that I've done for free. And so it's the name of the game, or it's how it is now. So I know him from a long time ago. So the doors are open for Ichthus to come on. Cool guy, and yeah, Pity Mom, for example, and a bunch of other people in the chat. I know you guys from my experiences on Ballers. I've always known about the existence of Ballers, but I just haven't been on the show because I had nothing to shill. But yeah, so Pity Mom, no, thank you. She says, "Oh, I found Elliot on EVS's channel with his TMNT art. Now I'm hooked." Yeah, thank you very much, Pity Mom. I appreciate it. And just yeah, I'll get to the fulfillment news also because I feel really bad that you guys have to wait so long for this stuff. But yeah, Dan laid the smackdown. That is egregious. He did a video on me and Dan. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. We'll get into that. Yeah. So speaking of which, Jesus Christ, yeah, I got you. I'm out driving right now. Yeah, let's take a look at that because yeah, he did a video, and I'm not promoting John's Long Box by no means at all, no, because cheese that guy just doesn't know when to quit, doesn't know when to shut up. He did this video. He did this video. Hold on just a second. I'll show you. All right, so this is the video that Katie's talking about.
He should support the guys. No, he's not even supporting the guys who can do it. Like you said, I'm not going to buy any Comicscape books. As well, then you don't believe in the consumer. You don't believe in the comic book artistry. Because even if let's say you didn't like the Comicscape Kings guys, and I don't know why, because we're really nice, but even if you didn't, you should still want to make great comic books. You should look for the best artists. Aaron Lepresti is closing out Wraith of God soon. It's a great book, and it's still not over six figures, which to me is a crime. The comic book community in general should be rallying to make sure that he has a very successful book and he continues to make his great books because they are great. If you look at those covers, they're so freaking cool, So I don't know.
Amazing, yeah.
So,
for those of you who don't know what that clip was, this give it a little bit more context. This is Dan Lawless. He tweeted this today. Every professional creator knows that you don't use pink or purple as a major color on a male costume because those aren't masculine colors. Indeed, you don't even need to be a professional artist to know that. So Dan Lawless, professional comic artist, do not use purple or pink for male costumes. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Now, why would Dan Lawless say this in reference to me? And Katie did laugh, purple cape. Well, because my signature character is the Patriarch, and the Patriarch has a purple cape. He has a purple, white, and gold motif. My philosophy is superhero colors should be simple. 3 colors, maybe at the most. And I picked these specific colors for specific reasons. Purple being the color of royalty, the color of the Roman Empire. The Patriarch is inspired by Roman Empire, white to signify goodness, and gold to signify royalty, nobility. Now, he has a purple cape, which is, as every professional comic book artist knows, you don't use purple for masculine characters. And the patriarch symbolizes masculinity. He's a father. He's a husband.
Yeah, that could be the idea, but the execution of whether or not that guy represents masculinity is up for debate. But he goes on to talk about his character design, and so Dan makes this comment about purple being a feminine color and usually not for masculine heroes, and then he runs with it. So he says that Dan doesn't know what he's talking about, and then he goes off and shows off a bunch of examples of heroes and villains with purple. Arguments can be made because some of this, for example, with Gambit, that's not necessarily purple. That's like a pinkish, purple magenta hue type thing. So it's not necessarily purple. So I don't know. And yeah, everybody and their mama commented about this. So I'm somebody's mama, and I'm going to comment about this. Pitt is just wrong. Pitt is not a purple character. At least provide some good examples. Like he was doing good at the beginning with Magneto, Phantom, Hulk. And for example, I showed in the thumbnail we got Super Scroll. So those are some good examples. But yeah, so enough of that guy. And so he makes that video commenting on what Katie and Dan had commented on about that color. And then here we get a really good response from Yanzi. She says, the superhero color theory is this. Superheroes are mainly bright primary colors. Villains, morally dubious characters, are mainly contrasting secondary colors. That's it. There's always exceptions, but that's it. That's all I have to say. And all I'm saying is just repeating what Yancy said. We all know that. You take a look at Superman, blue and red, major colors on the character. Because Dan said major colors, blue and red. Spider-Man, blue and red. Batman, blue, gray. Iron Man, red and hues of yellow. So you take a look at all these characters that she's got here, and I mean that's the hero archetype. It's that Captain America, blue and red. So and that's what we know. We know that deep in our veins. As a comic book creator or a comic book writer, comic book aficionado, you know that. You know that to be the case. That superheroes are these colors. Now, the secondary colors, which are green, purple, and orange, these are for villains, mostly reserved for villains. And so many characters can be attributed to that. So Mysterio, a villain, purple and green. Joker, a villain, purple. Major colors. His suit is purple. Galactus, a villain, purple. There's blue in there, but there's also the majority of it's purple. Archangel, purple. Kingpin, purple. And green also. Green Goblin, green and purple. So these are villains. The only hero here is Hulk. And he's wearing purple pants, which is not always the case. He could wear gray pants, blue pants. Pants are not 100% the go-to thing, Although it is his signature pant color, but it's not always the case, Hawkeye, he's a hero, but he started as a villain, and as a villain, he was purple and blue. Even the examples that Dongbok showed off, he shows off Magneto, villain, Galactus, villain, Hulk, crap. I am a poor, so that's where you go see those commercials and stuff like that. But you get the point. The point is that villains, purple, green, orange. That's the case. I don't know where all the controversy is from. And yeah, so Ben says, yeah, because clearly your funding has worked better than some others. It's just always interesting to get to the we could dissect that later on, because I do have to. I can't be on stream for too long today, so I will cut this maybe a few minutes after the hour, which sucks. But I'll make it up to you guys next week. And yeah, this is 100% true. Dennis, it says what got you a lot of eyes was the auction. Yeah, I've been getting a lot more eyes since I jumped on EVS's art auctions, and that was the reason why, or I don't know if I'm the reason why, but it's funny because I jumped on the auction, and now there's no more auctions for 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 uh for the smaller creator per se. No, so it's all good. I'm not saying this like I'm angry with EVS. No, no, I get it. I took advantage of the time that I was there, and so yeah, I got a lot of eyes because of my artwork. I showed off all my fan art, old fan art that I had that I was selling that people had just seen for the first time. I showed off the Wraith of God fan art, Godlike fan art. I had a bunch of different pieces. I had a Cyberfrog piece, Fearsome piece. I sold a bunch of different pieces on those auctions, and the biggest piece that with the TMNT was that double page spread, and that was the highest seller that in that particular auction. And yeah, man, everybody was happy. It's like, where does this guy come from? No, while I was here the whole time. No, I just hadn't been tagging EVS. I haven't been tagging John because like I wanted people to find me organically. No, like I wanted people to find me like, oh, this guy draws really good. If that were the case, no, and then oh, check him out. Like I didn't want to like force my foot in the door and like no, because you can tag people all day, you can get in people's faces all day, but I didn't want that. Like I wanted people to like look at me. It's like, oh hey, do you draw? Oh nice, you do really good work, and then like that. No, so I think it happened. I think it happened organically. I would like to say it happened organically though, because EVS sent out an invite for just any CG artist to jump on, and I said, hey, could I jump on? He's like, yeah, sure. Uh, and no, now EVS is he didn't have to do that. No, he's a really he helps out creators. So I don't there's no this whole thing that he doesn't help people out. He sure does. He let me he stretched out a hand for me. He's like, would you like to come on and auction some art off? Yeah, okay. And I jumped on, super nervous. No, because I haven't seen the show a bunch of times, but I had never been on. And I showed off my art. People dug it. People backed. Sorry, people bid. They were sending in bids on the art, and then it just it all ballooned. Because and that happens when you go on EVS show, and you got something great to show off. People will support you. So talent has to be there. So I think I have a bit of talent. So I think that's always gonna help me. So yeah, so that's true. PD Mon just testified to that. That my TMNT piece was out there. I've been getting a lot of comments about that, which is why I included it with the book. Because I'm fully aware that the majority of the backers that I got for Ominus are people from EVS, John and Shane and Amandia. So if they know me from the TMNT art, then I want to make sure like, hey, here's my book. This is where you know me from. Also, here's a free print of the artwork that I did. And so just making sure people know who I am in some way or form. So Elliot spitting facts. Trying my best, man. Yes, I am the real Dennis. I believe you, man. And I am the real Greg. What's the TMNT piece? EFAB. Yeah. I'm learning the tricks of the trade. Is this a real question? I think you know what I'm talking about. But Don Box is my daddy. So at the beginning, at the beginning of that, so you saw that, and so he's talking about that nonsense. A critique of your critique. What? And shut off a commission on all the characters he did. Yeah, as the Ninja Turtles piece. The one that's in the artwork of the print. I auctioned that off. Somebody paid me $500 for that, and so I shipped it off already. And they received it, and so everything is intact. It's in a person's home. I don't know if I should say who the name is. I don't know, but yeah, $500, super, and it helped me out a lot because I was with that money I was able to because I was saving money up, but that was like the final last amount that I needed so I could start doing this whole Ominus campaign thing. Darren says Dan was explaining basic rules. Yeah. The existence of exceptions to this rule doesn't mean that the rule doesn't exist and that the rule is stupid. I agree 100%. Artists or of Dan's generation were taught. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He says, I tried being friends with Longbox, but whenever he came against CG, it's Yeah, and you figured that you would just not say anything and you just leave him in this corner and he would just do what he does. But no, every now and then he's got to attack CG, and then CG watches his videos, and it's a never ending thing with these anti CGers. No, they say that they don't want to mess with CG, that CG's all this, but then they keep on poking the beast. No, and then when the beast wakes up, no, so wait, what? That's my victim thing. Hell, Elliot, what's going on? Skeleton, good to see you, man. Dawn Box Purple Cape, yeah, man. Said at the start of the clip of us, I just said, yeah, that one with the purple cape. It's crazy how just that one comment takes us all the way here, though. So I'm way behind on the chat. Jeez Louise. I mean, yeah, I'm somebody's mama, I guess. I don't know. I'm your mama. Believe it or not, personality goes for. Yeah, that's difficult. It's difficult to personality goes a long way also. So it's like a bunch of stuff there. No, I don't know if I have a charismatic personality or whatever to sell books, but I try my best because I know you guys need to be entertained, and I'm trying my best to entertain you guys. No? So yeah, so that's all I'd like to say about the colors. I don't know what else. Yeah, it's just really crazy that would cause such a debate. Um, and yeah, so I mean, Katie did was just explaining her opinion. Dan was talking about their opinion, and then these guys ran with it and started talking a bunch of nonsense. And and yeah, so in my case, in my comic, I haven't used the color purple yet. If I do, it would be for a villain, because that just makes the most sense. It just makes the most sense. Like for example, I've said this before. My main character Zadok is going to go from a transition from where he is now to the end, and right now he's wearing green, and I'm going to change that. That's not going to be the color for him, throughout the whole story. He's going to change that. I'm going to have one final design at the end of the story. I haven't revealed it yet. I'm going to have one final design at the end of the story, and that's going to be it. And it's not going to be a shred of purple on it. It's not, because it doesn't represent. I don't know if masculinity is probably the best word, but it's not associated with heroes at all. You're not going to think of a hero like Captain America and Superman and then say, "Oh yeah, I'm associating that with purple." Purple all over it. No, it's not. But yeah, so that was it. Dennis says it was organic, but let's face the facts. You did way more money in CG auctions versus RVI. Yes, yes, yes. And I just think that Dennis, I think that happened because just the crowds, just different kinds of crowds, and it was amazing. Like, because I would have these two pieces, for example, I would sell one at the Red Valkyrie auction, and then I would sell the other one at the CG auction, and the numbers between the money were like night and day. So they both helped out a lot. I have nothing negative to say about Shay. Yeah, I thank her and geez, I forgot the name. I'm a super appreciative of the Red Valkyrie Underground auction people over there. I want to say Cyborg. That's not his name. Psy. Yeah, 100%. Thankful to Psy and Shay for having me on and getting a chance to share the panel with such great artists. But yeah, I don't. They haven't done. They haven't done. As far as I know, they haven't done an auction this whole year. So I mean, I don't know what that could be about, but I don't know. Just the numbers aren't what they used to be, I guess. So I don't know. And now I'm back in Metal Cards. Hail Ben. Heck yeah. I thought it was another TMNT piece, not the print. No, yeah, that piece put a lot of eyes on me. So I'm happy that I did that. I'm happy people enjoyed it, and people are still asking for it. So I'm really happy about that. And yeah, Don Box built himself into he did. Don Box built himself into a lol cow. That's what he is now, yeah. And can't help but cope and seethe over it. The only way he can get people to stop laughing at him is to fuck off for good. But he can't. He sure can't. And so yeah, just watch. This is gonna blow over for a few days, and then watch in a week or so, he's gonna come back and make some other comment, and then be like, "Oh, why is CG attacking?" No, so that's the thing. No, that's the only way that he can stay relevant. Because other than that, if he weren't to do that, he would just fade away into the darkness, into the abyss. So, and he knows that. So he knows that, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. His pride won't let him accept that. So, Great Cloud says, make the villain look like Oprah and name her the color purple. Yeah, I have nothing negative to say about Shane. Yeah, they're great people. They're great people. I thought you meant like a real RV motor. The RV is the Red Valkyrie underground art auction that used to go on every now and then. It's not going on. It hasn't gone on for a while. And Purple Nurple. I used to like JLB, talking to him at Garden State. He was knowledgeable and down to earth, but he got quiet and nasty quickly. Yeah, he sure did, yo. Yeah, pride is indeed a sin. All right, so Color Purple is done. Purple Wars. Let's look at some random stuff. Ominous fulfillment and then promote. Are you guys backing? You guys didn't back. Can I get one backer from Paul? Yeah, see, I thought this was pretty cool. I want to show off some cool stuff. But what I think is cool stuff. It's like, man, Elliot's definition of cool is really okay, I think I could start with this. I don't know if I'm gonna get struck by by McDonald's or something, but and this is doing the rounds on X. I thought this was pretty cool. McDonald's in Japan has launched a series of commercials featuring Street Fighter characters, and I love it. Let's check it out. That's Ryu versus Akuma.
Round one,
That's awesome. What do you guys think of that? I'm sorry, I have to pause it because I think if I don't pause it, I may get like a block on the show, and that's happened before. Like I've shown off videos like the Ed Gain stuff. I showed the trailer to that, and then I got that live stream got blocked, and so I had to get rid of that. So the video can get back up. So I don't know what exactly entails like this whole copyright stuff. So if you guys know any information on that, let me know. That's awesome. Hamburger. Hamburger and fries. But yeah, I thought there's oh yeah, Vasilis did a thing too. He had a post on this, but let's check out oh, that's a GIF. Sorry. Vasilis had something on there too. He had a thing that said that Mayo chicken. That means mayonnaise and chicken sandwich. Is that what that is? Street burgers, Kuriko burgers. I love it. Looks great. This is the same one, I think. Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah, Japan managed to turn it into a masterpiece. Street burgers. I love it. Street burgers. That's amazing. I love that. Where is your banner? Thank you very much, Dennis. I'm sorry. Jeez, what would I do without you, Dennis? Follow, man. K-pop will have a charity auction. Sweet. Oh man, can I make that a charity auction? Wait, so I have to do stuff for charity, or the art is for charity? Interesting. Streets all bad guys. Yeah. Hell yeah. I think it's because mayonnaise with chicken, mayo chicken. I think no. Street Fighter demonstrates if you eat at McDonald's, you'll become a badass. That's exactly right. And so now I'm going to go out and get me a burger because I want to be a badass. So that's the idea. Streeto burgers, Streeto burgers. All right, so that was one thing that I thought was really cool. I got a bunch of cool stuff here. I'm going to show you maybe like 4 more things. I think I may have to cut this short, guys, because I really have to get going. Let's take a look at this. All right, this is pretty sad. I thought it's cool, but it's also at the same time pretty sad. All right, so this is dude posting their W's X handle on X. It says this dude towards the last blockbuster in the world. Is this true? Is this really the last one? But let's take a look. Look at that. You would have that section at the very center that would say like this is like the new releases, and it's got like a bunch of those copies that in the center. You'd have that video game section. You go there and get some video games. Oh man, good stuff, man. Look at that stuff. Look, they got a blockbuster Nintendo. Look at that. Looks dope. Some cartridges there. Toy Story 2. That's a long ass time ago. There is one singular privately owned blockbuster. Bend, Oregon. The last blockbuster. Sweet. Oh, that's awesome. We used to go there all the time. My dad used to work at Blockbuster after he was retired. Awesome. Just saying I have many VHS. Heck yeah, awesome. Were you able to take some of those, like with the actual original Blockbuster cases? Oh, that would have been awesome. Oh, could you do that? Wait, is that Goosebumps? Or is that just me? I thought they were Goosebumps books. I know it's just Ghostbusters. I need to go to where is it? Bend, Oregon. All right, okay. I won't tell nobody. Bend, Oregon. I need to go there. You guys need to go there. If you guys are in the vicinity, I recommend you guys check that out. So that was one of the things that I wanted to show you. It was so fun back in the day. EVS came back with this. This is hilarious. It's for no reason at all. Here's a homosexual hero in the purple cape. That's funny. That guy's smiling his ass off. Look at him. He's funny. I don't know who that is. If you guys know who that is, let me know. But that's a funny pose, funny color combination. EVS always cracking people up. For no reason at all. I thought this was funny. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys thought this was funny. I'll just be, if anyone needs me, says Patriots duct tape this Antifa member to a trash can and attach the dildo to his head. I don't care who you are. This is funny. They taped that man to a trash can. He says, I'm a unicorn, and they put a dildo on his head. Liberace. And this should be done to all Antifa members, no? Just grab your Antifa member and duct tape his ass to a trash can. Oh, man. Oh, that's awesome. Man, duct tape a dildo to his head. Antifa, I'm a unicorn. Oh, that's awesome. Fucking A. I don't know if I want to let that one go. I like that. That's funny. Oh, I thought this was really cool too. Check this out. It says here it's interesting, like when you are an adult and you got money, you got that kind of adult money.
Okay,
Hold on, let's check this out.
Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Transform. Okay, hold on.
Fuck yeah.
I am Megatron.
Oh my God!
Leader of the Decepticons.
I genuinely don't know what
Fuck
other
yeah.
commands he has. Wait a minute, stay right here. I have an idea. Hey, Optimus Prime.
Greetings.
Transform.
He's got the voice. Fuck yeah. That is badass.
Oh, that is so cool.
Man, I wonder how much that
Hey,
goes
Megatron.
for.
What's wrong?
Transform. Okay, hold on.
That is awesome.
I am Megatron.
Oh my
Leader of the Decepticons.
Oh my goodness. I genuinely don't know what other commands he has. Wait
This
a
is
minute, stay
awesome.
right here. I have an idea. Hey, Optimus Prime.
Greetings.
Transform.
It's got the sound effect. It says. Oh, you see that sound effect?
Transform.
That alone is worth the money right there. That sound effect is badass, man. I love this. Autobots, let's roll out.
Oh, that is so cool.
No. Those are a few hundred. Yeah, yo. That stuff is
Hey,
insane. But no, I'm just showing that off. No, I don't want that. No. Don't do that. No, I'm seriously don't do that. I would throw it back at you. No, I would. If you got that kind of money, if you guys have that kind of money to give me like that, then give me money so I can get some of these pages colored. Because I would love to do that. I was showing this off. I don't know if you guys are and this guy orders a black coffee. Let's take a look at what happens here.
All right, I got you. How can I help?
This is at a local Starbucks. No, I mean at a Starbucks in the US. No, but this guy's over here asking for a black coffee. Check it out.
You? Can I get a black coffee? Black coffee? All right, I got you. Black coffee. Black coffee. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. How can I help you? Can I get a black coffee?
If you don't crap, hold on. 1 second, I pressed the wrong button. But if I wanted to say, like, if you guys see on that paper, it says a pumpkin spice latte. Let me read that paper.
Black
again.
coffee?
Pumpkin spice latte. I know about that because my wife, she likes getting those. I don't know if you girls out there are into that kind of drink. I've never had it, but I'm lying. I took a sip. No, I did have it. It is pretty good. But
Black coffee?
black coffee.
All right, I got you. Black coffee. Black coffee. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. How can I help you? Can I get a black?
Yes, I thought that was funny. They are expensive, are they? It says I'm a slut for pumpkin spice. Now I want to try. Yeah, get one. And my sister's like, they're delicious. I love it with the B. So that was funny. And let's see what else I got. What else I got? I got nothing else. I got this random video from this douche. I'm gonna show you off this random video from this douche. He's a douche. I'm just kidding.
And he is going to be one of the stretch goals for the campaign. There's going to be 3 stretch goals. I'm gonna do stickers probably and stuff like that because that's just cool. But I wanted to make the campaign unique, and I wanted to do something different. So there are 3 figures I'm going to be including as stretch goals. I don't know what those numbers are going to be yet because I don't really know.
Oh, wait, it's a 5-minute video. Wait, I ain't got time for all that. Come on, Matt. Come on, Shadow Punk. Speed it up. Speed it up. But yeah, so that's Shadow Punk. He's promoting those things. And then this is the last one. I showed my wife this. She was not too happy about it. But let's see. Let's see if you guys saw this. This is a future sport that's coming out in the Olympics. Future sport coming out in the Olympics for I think this year in the US, Canada, Mexico. Check it out.
And she's off, door open, beer in hand, clean grab, caps off mid-stride, that's textbook, to the recliner, pass made, first sip, stop the clock, 5.12 seconds.
Germany quick and surgical, Mexico with the rhythm, France swirling smooth, look at USA flying, USA scrubbing to glory, that shines gold. Oh, Germany's brush snaps, goo all over her. The crowd goes wild and the US basin is crystal ball.
3, 2, 1. And they're off. The Danish athlete quick out of the gate, a smooth S pattern with the canister. Jamaica right on her hip, USA accelerating on the far lane.
And they're off in the women's vacuum final.
Look at clock, push that stick back.
Beautiful straight lines already. Brown's closing in, Lou trying to keep pace, but clock.
Olha a velocidade da Ana Luísa no chão. Movimentos circulares, espuma perfeita, cronômetro na casa dos 23 segundos.
3 segundos.
And she's off, door open, beer in hand, clean grab, caps off mid-stride, that's textbook, to the recliner, pass made, first sip, stop the clock, 5.12 seconds.
Germany quick and surgical, Mexico with the rhythm, France swirling smooth, look at USA flying, USA scrubbing to glory, that shines gold. Oh, Germany's brush snaps, goo all over her. The crowd goes wild and the US basin is crystal ball.
3, 2, 1. And they're off. The Danish athlete quick out of the gate, a smooth S pattern with the canister. Jamaica right on her hip, USA accelerating on the far lane.
And they're off in the women's vacuum final.
Look at clock, push that stick back.
Man, she was super fast.
Already. Brown's closing in, Lou trying to keep pace, but clock.
Olha a velocidade da Ana Luísa no chão.
In Portuguese, bravo velocidade.
Movimentos circulares, espuma perfeita, cronômetro na casa dos 23 segundos.
3 segundos. I have no comments on that because I don't want to get in trouble. And then this was funny too. I mean, I got to wrap it up. Hold on. This is the last. Hold on. I think this is the last one. And this one says, this was a meme. It says, "Who stole Nutella?" And then you got Peter 3%, Erica 2%, Bobby 21%, and then you got Jamal at 75%. Why did people vote for Jamal? Why did Jamal steal the Nutella? Man. Oh, this comment right here says Jamal is completely covered in Nutella. That's fucked up. Hey, you guys are messed up, man. I'm not messing with you guys no more. Look at this. Nutella, 95%. No, 75% Jamal. Oh, man. All right, so that's it. I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, that's it. That's all the fun stuff that I had to show off. So 1 second, and now I'm going to jump straight to the last one, which is Ominus Fulfillment. Yeah, we did promotion already, so let's check out Ominus Fulfillment. Let's check out. Hold on. Did you guys back follow, man? No, it's all good. No worries. No backers for Follow Man. Tried to get some backers for Follow Man. Nobody backed it. I got a few covers on this. I got the cover for issue number 3. It's for $10. Get that for $10. 30-page comic. You also have a trade paperback, which collects issues 1, 2, and 3 for $25 with my cover. This is also my cover for issue 1. Then you got the tri-pack, and then I got a cover here for issue 2 also. And you can get issue 2 with my cover also, $10. I don't know. Like, I'm looking at this campaign, and the first thing that pops up in my head because I'm me is that if I were Paul, I would have put together like an Elliot cover art package. Like you get cover 1, 2, and 3 all by Elliot for like, I don't know, a discount or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna pry too much into what people do on their campaigns, but yeah, I got 3 covers on this recent cover I did this recently, cover 3. I thought it looked great. But now let's take a look at and so no worries on that. And let's check out hold on, before let's just check out really quick my brothers, because I know you guys helped me out with that, so I appreciate it. Sweet, we got 4 more subscribers to my brother's channel. Yeah, D-Rock Station, my brother's doing his own YouTube. I will eventually have my brother on the show also, so we can talk about stuff. I don't know what topic yet, but I will eventually have him on. I may eventually also go on his show, talk about stuff. But my brother's doing. He's taking his first steps as a YouTuber. He's not necessarily a creator. He doesn't draw. He doesn't write. I think he writes a little bit, but he's not a writer per se. But he does comment on a lot of pop culture stuff also. So throw him a sub, yeah, if you don't mind. And I already got 4 people that have subscribed, so I appreciate it. And yeah, so let's take a look at Ominus news. All right. All right, fulfillment news on Ominus. All right, let me pull this up. Fulfillment news on Ominus. Many people have been getting their books. I'm super happy to announce that. I'm trying to pull up some of these images. Here, for example, we got Patrick Quinlan. He says, "Well, now looky here. Got my copies of Ominus. Thanks, thanks, Elliot. Excited to dive into these suckers. He got the unrevised edition, and he got the Deathmonger cover. We also got crap. We got more people that also got their books. Trying to find these. Patrick Quinlan. We also got this guy here, Alex Gordon. He also confirmed that he got it. It says came in yesterday, loved it, looking forward to issue 1. So we can see the book there. Hold on. I gotta go further back. All right, here they are. All right, check it out. All right, here I got a series of. Hold on. I want to make sure that I don't show anything that I'm not supposed to. But here's some more. Here's Dojo Kun. He got all the books. Got all books there. You see the Zadok cover. You got the Inferno cover. He got the unrevised book, and he also got the Deathmonger cover. So yeah, he's this guy Dojo Kun. He's the editor of Volume 1. He's going to help me out with editing. He's helped me out already with that, and yeah, I know he's got a falling out with EVS, but hopefully, he's still. I mean, he's done good work for me as an editor. I think he's helped out a lot, so I'm going to continue working with him. So hopefully, we'll see what happens. But he is the editor for Volume 1. I'm not sure what will happen Volume 2 or 3, but for the moment, he is going to be the editor for Volume 1, and he got all the books. Yeah. And then here we got Ominus just arrived right here. Got a picture of Ominus. The book just arrived, And Derek, here you see the whole package. Here you got the book, you got the print, and then you got the Adam Miller card. He was one of the first 90 backers to get it. Yeah. So Derek got his book. Tommy Reviews also got his book. Look what I got in the mail this morning. He got his Ominus book. So excited for all these backers getting their books. Now, we have 149 orders to process. And at the moment, I can confirm that we have processed 85 of those orders already. So we're well over half of the fulfillment is done, well over half. So we have a few pending things. Number one, digital backers. You guys are going to get the digital file at the very end. So once I have confirmed that the last physical books have been shipped, then I will then proceed and then ship out the digital files through an email. So you guys are going to get that last. So I have that. So there's still like a handful of digital backers. And then also we're waiting for the metal cards. That's the big thing that we're waiting for right now. And Ben has the cards have not. Oh, the cards have shipped. We're still waiting. There's an issue with the tracking number. That's I don't know if it's accurate or not, but I'm still waiting for the metal cards to come in. And once those come in, then we'll go ahead and fulfill the rest of those orders. And then we have the last end, the last like 30, 40 orders, like the last backers that backed in like the last 2 weeks, we got those orders to process. So I am assuming that we're going to finish completely with fulfillment in maybe 2 more weeks, which is great because right now, today is the 16th of October. My original fulfillment estimated time for fulfillment was October 15th. So we got pushed back 2 weeks because of that hiccup at the end where I didn't see the transaction numbers. I wasn't able to get payout. And I had to reopen the campaign. So that sent me back 2 weeks. And so, I mean, I think I'm right there on the timeline. I'm not too far. I'm not too incredibly late with the books. But yeah, so I mean, I think we're doing very well for being my first campaign and for having these orders and then having these minor hiccups. I think we're doing well. The books are here. The books are in great condition. People have been telling me that you can see the comments on that they like it. And so yeah, we just got to finish the last half, which include metal card orders, digital orders, and then the last 50. Some of those are from the extra 2 weeks that was added to the campaign. And so we'll process those out, I'm assuming, in 2 weeks. So far, there has been only one hiccup on my end with orders. And we're squaring that out right now. So, I mean, other than that, everything else has gone smoothly. And we've already sent out international orders. Not all of them. We sent out some of them. So Dennis, for example, we're waiting to send yours out because we're waiting for the cards. But as soon as we get the cards, we'll send your stuff out there. Same to you, Piedmont. Please just patience, because me as a backer, I know it sucks when everyone else gets their stuff except you. And that's not the case. No, as you can see, the orders that are coming in are orders that do not include metal cards. So once we get those in, those will be the first to go. I made that a priority with my sister. No, please send those out first. I want Dennis, Piedmont, these people to get their books ASAP. So that's still going on. So just please bear with us on that. And the cards went into the Dropbox. Yeah, so the cards are in the Dropbox. So I'm going to visit the post office and make sure they didn't get forgotten or something. Yeah. I don't trust my postal. Yeah. Patience is a virtue. I have no worries. Okay, cool. Thank you very much, pretty much. So, and Amoro, yeah, thank you very much. So that's pretty much it. And my sister's here. We're not going anywhere. No, and so yeah, the store group is good. Yeah, awesome stuff, man. Maybe those ominous companies will put some hair on Patrick's chest and he can beat the twin allegations. Maybe. Or yeah, definitely. I don't know. I don't think he's a twink, but yeah. Thank you very much, Apex. He just subbed. So yeah, so that's yeah. I'm sorry about that, Dennis, but yeah, we have not forgotten. You guys are number one priority in my book. So as soon as we get those metal cards in, we're gonna start sending out those books. So yeah, so that is it for fulfillment news. We have processed 85 orders, 80 something orders, 85 orders. We still have like 70 something, and among that is digital metal cards. The last 20, the last 50, the last half of the 50 backers, and then we also got in that group some of these late pledges. So yeah. And then after you guys have received your books, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send out an email to you guys with a survey, and I would love it if you guys could please fill out the survey and give me your honest feedback on the book. There is a survey page at the back of the book with a QR code, and the idea was that you should be able to scan it, but I had a problem with that last QR code. I got 3 others that work perfectly fine, but that last one, which is the survey, which is the one that I'm more interested in, is not working. So I'm going to have to send out that link through an email, and I apologize for that. So you guys can please, I would love to hear your opinion. He's like, Elliot, survey these nuts. Oh man. But yeah, so that'll be it for today's show. I will see you guys next week. I don't have any guests lined up, so I will be back on Thursday. I'm drawing. I didn't really. Will you drink live for each survey you receive? No. I don't know. No, because I will. There's not that condition for to have a great day. Come get you too, man. And for the survey, I have. I would love people to complete the survey so I can improve as a creator. No, but I don't know. Yeah, we didn't hit our goal today. It's okay. But we did get a few subscribers to my brother, so I really appreciate that. And I guess you guys won't see any art. But I'll show you. You guys will see it. I think next week, Monday, Tuesday, I'll finish and I'll post it. And it's anatomic fan art. So the drinking survey show. I should. Oh man, no. You guys are giving me bad ideas. Survey these nuts. All right, so that'll be it, guys. Thank you very much. I will see you guys next week on Thursday. In the meantime, I'm going to be drawing, and that's it. You guys have a great one. Now for my dismount, I got it. I'll see you guys later. You guys be safe. Take care.